Hi folks, something completely different for you today. I am just about to help herself start making dinner. Now you might say we've seen you doing that before, so that's not too unusual, but you have not seen me armed with a knife, and I am just attempting to dissect some pork belly, which is not exactly going according to plan.
Do you want me to hold it maybe?
No, give me the where's the huge knife?
Yeah, I thought that would have been sharp.
The
Do you know when you bring in the knife sharpness?
Bring in the sharpened stones and I'll make another video out of that. Folks, this is very much learning on the go, but learn we will. Hold on now, I'm only getting a bit of that. I think we'll go to plan C for now and just use the big chopper. Now we're getting through it.
Just, don't chop off Susan's fingers.
No, that's it. Oh, you can manage with one hand.
Why are you doing the sleeve? Is that handy for you?
I just feel weird touching raw meat. But you are right.
It's ain't easier if your hand touched the raw meat. You're hardly a vegetarian.
No,
Is it a bit high for you?
slightly. Now, as your man said in Crocodile Dundee, that's not a knife.
Mm-hmm.
This is a knife. And we are away. Eventually. Possibly.
This is a nice sharp.
We had a scandalous incident over the weekend where basically an employee of my now former care company came in to look after me, having failed, well, how would you put it?
He came in during the day.
Having tested positive for COVID-19 and therefore exposing me and God knows how many others to it. Thankfully now I got word early this morning that hopefully tomorrow or at the very latest Saturday we'll finally have the COVID test done, but to say that my poor head's a little bit all over the place this week would be an understatement. And it's been a stressful time on the whole family. Now luckily enough I have my own people call it a granny flat, but I always think that's a bit suspect for somebody my age, but that's neither here nor there. But it has been stressful for the whole lot of us. I mean, as some of you will know, more of you won't. My mother had a stroke 5 years ago, and her short-term memory is completely messed up by the after effects, I suppose you'd say. So trying to remind her and trying to keep her safe by reminding her that Susan and I are actually self-isolating in my own little part of the house is upsetting and to a certain amount frustrating as well. But hopefully at least now that we have an idea at least that tomorrow or Saturday we should have the test part of the operation out of the way anyway, and that would be one load off the mind anyway. Now, while I am here and recording, I must say thank you to each and every one of you that have looked at BoylanTalkSport.com in recent days, looked in at our YouTube channel here, and also taken up very quickly on the fact that we have started out on TikTok as well. It's all appreciated. It all makes the site grow, and the bigger the audience, the more it motivates me to keep producing material, and the bigger variety of material I can have a go at producing. It's the interest of you guys and of people that read the site and see all my posts across the various social media networks. That's what keeps me going and keeps me motivated to keep producing material, and believe me, that is more the case now than at any other time since I started writing, shall we say, professionally in 2001. So I think the numbers on the site tell their own story. I mean, I looked, I will admit at this stage, I'm a bit of a statistics junkie. I absolutely adore looking through stats, let it be sport, let it be politics, or census forms, or whatever it may be. My two favourite haunts for a stats shot at the minute though are either the WordPress stats or the Google AdSense stats, and I just had a quick gawk at both before I started recording for the 150th time today. He says only half messing. And like to see that we are on the 11th of February, and already this year on the site we've had 7,500 visitors. The Google AdSense, I cannot believe how well that has gone since we started on it on the 3rd of November last year, and it has made me realise now on the years of possibilities it has the years of possibilities I probably missed out on by not being on it. Now at this stage I will say what I often said again, that it is not about money. Writing and producing material, which now includes the like of what you are watching now, videos and podcasts or whatever it may be, they're very much a form of therapy for me. In dealing with the hurdles that life can throw at one due to circumstance or whatever, and that is never been more so the case than now. But I suppose there does come a point too where, as I say, I've been writing professionally since 2001, and there does come a point that you say to yourself, well, right, I suppose it is sort of time that we started to at least think about making a bit of money and getting some concrete reward back for, and I know this is going to sound very self-centered and egotistical, but I don't mean it that way at all. But I suppose there does come a point where you say to yourself, right, you've done this 18, 19, 20 years, whatever it may be, and it's about time we sort of started looking at some way of at least trying to get some tangible reward out of it. Now, I will be honest, this may in fact pass for drive-through sports weekly for this week, purely because granted I do realise there's very little sport on it yet, but I may get around to that. The minute it's just with the way things are this week, with all that's been going on here, basically the appetite for sport is not at its most fervent, shall we say, but I will just run through a few bits momentarily, maybe, I'd say. When I do one of these videos, folks, it's very much off the cuff, unscripted, raw. It's literally, I don't. Now, when I say the following, please don't take it in a degrading way or whatever word one might like to use, but it's very much whatever comes into my head, and we just roll with it. Now, with all that has gone on this week with the COVID testing and that, as I was just saying there, the head is not in the greatest of places for being totally tuned into sport. But what I will do, just for the sake of this video, is to get back on point about the pork belly. So we have chopped it up, and Susie is just after
sort of braising it.
Yeah.
We've never cooked it.
It's totally new ground for us. I suppose she did. If it's possible to parboil pork, I suppose that would be the nearest way of describing it. So she's just taking it out here now. If she just wants to, or that has the use of two hands.
Well, I mean, it's not very appealing at the moment.
All right. So now you have it back out, and are we going seasoning now? Is that the?
Yes, and put it in the pan and all that.
Now here's where Mr. Rennie will come into his own with the seasoning, and actually getting the hands in and getting them dirty, as they say. Just to point out, folks, and I've known from watching enough cookery videos over the years with people like Caribbean Pot, Chris De La Rosa over in Canada, and DJ Barbecue and lads like that, that the recipe will be in the description box with this video, and
We are making it up as we go along.
it's very much a trial and error sort of a thing. You can probably hear in the background the salt and pepper have just been administered to our big lumps of pig. So as I say, there will be a description of all the ingredients we put into it in the dialogue box under this video, and just to return to what I was saying, I will be putting out as much content as I can in the coming days, but if it's a bit disjointed and a bit all over the place, please bear with me. I will try and put some sort of a drive-through sports thing together before the end of the week, say, which is Sunday. But you know, it's just been a matter of literally getting day to day and trying to keep everyone happy and keeping our own emotions in check.
Don't be looking at me.
In check.
Don't be looking at me when you're
It wasn't
keeping
you.
everyone calm.
It wasn't you. I was thinking of it was more my mother. That we nearly have. I'm sure some of you people would have seen Mission Impossible years ago, and if you remember the scene where Tom Cruise has been lowered from the ceiling and there's red motion sensors on the ground, I think we'll have to
She'd get by them.
I think we'll have to put red motion sensors on the ground.
She'd get by them. She would turn into Jackie Chan.
Well, no woman, nothing that's
Knowing a woman that is after her favourite son and her mammy's boy.
And the dog.
Mm.
Mind you, she didn't mention the dog today, but he has been lowered down the priority list. But folks, that'll probably do us for now. As I say, we will place the recipe in the description box. We will put a short video of the finished product onto our TikTok and Instagram accounts, and as I say, I will try to keep pumping out as much content as I can. May fall a little bit behind and it may be a little bit all over the place, but please stay with us. Your support is extremely valuable to us and so appreciated. If you're not a subscriber to the channel already, please hit the button. And as I always say at the end of the videos, we're on all the social media accounts. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on TikTok now, so you've plenty of places to find us. Thanks for looking in, and I will catch up with you soon. As that shows. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he is actually cooking. If he can pick the blame. I think Pat just Jamie Oliver read your heart out, huh? Boylan Does Dinner, huh?
Love the sizzle.
Love the sizzle. Come back, you slippery fuck.